Hey, this is Preston with Donor Curve, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about why a donor curve matters and what a donor curve even is. You know, we work with a lot of nonprofits and help them understand this very process because it applies to how do they run their email campaigns moving forward? How do they reach out to those supporters and donors that they've had in the past? And what does that look like, right? So today we're going to talk a little bit about a donor curve and what that looks like. So a donor curve is basically this. You acquire a new donor or a supporter, and that first year that you acquire them, maybe they give you $1 for simple math. Over the next few years of you reaching out to them and telling them about your impact and giving them other opportunities to grow and support you, maybe show up at an event, maybe give some canned food, maybe it's giving their clothes or giving a donation to your organization, whatever that might be, that is valuable to you. Not only that, your emails that you have for them are also valuable. The email addresses that you acquire from day one are really important. So if you spend, let's say, $100 on Facebook ads and you generate, 10 cents for every person that you acquire, well, you're going to get 1,000 different people who have now signed up for your email list. Out of those 1,000 people, you're going to convert a number of them, maybe 10%, into donors. That pays for your marketing campaign. That pays for that $100 that you spent on Facebook. Now, here's another really exciting thing. Google provides the ad grant. If you are approved for the ad grant, which we have gotten a number of nonprofits approved for, then guess what? That cost to acquire that person for you is zero, other than maybe marketing costs to pay someone like me to manage that for you and get effective results. But the donations that we have found cover our costs completely. So therefore, you're making money. And not only that, from day one, you're making money, but from day 2, 3, 4, or year 5 and 6, you're making a lot more money. Now, this is not exactly accurate because year 1 and 2 and 3, you may make more money than just a straight line. But you get the picture of being able to say over time in direct communication, you're able to get more donations and get more support from that individual. Now, here's where it's important to focus on. Most nonprofits that we work with have trouble sending these emails out because they don't want to seem desperate. They don't want to seem like they're in too much need for these supporters. That's not the case. Supporters that we work with and the nonprofits that we work with, we've found they want to hear about you. They want to hear about the impact that you're making. And so sending out an email once or twice or 3 times a week even or more is fine. If 2 or 3 of those emails are actually about the impact you're making and the difference that you're making in the state, or maybe news about that topic or organization that you're working with, and the other might be an ability for them to support something. Sign this petition to help make our goals more achievable. Give us $1 to be able to help feed the hungry, or donate your canned food to be able to help us. Whatever that might be, you're able to reach out to them and get those donations. So over time, the value of that donor went from $1 to $50 to $100 over the next few years. And that's why it's so important to not only for organizations to be acquiring new supporters always, but to be emailing them and following up with them. The donor curve could only work if you acquire them for a cost that is effective and efficient, but that if you follow up with them over time. Again, this is Preston with Donor Curve, and I wanted to talk to you about this because it's so important, and we love making an impact for nonprofits. We hope that we can work with you, and if we can't, we want to just be able to provide you with some value. So feel free to sign up for the call below, and we'll talk a little bit about how this can work for your organization and what difference it can make. Thanks so much. Have a great day.